deserves a new princess. That is their choice. I believe Cassie Lane will make an excellent princess. She understands the needs of the people, etc., etc., etc.
Well?
All right, Colonel. I'll talk to her. But no promises and no proposals. I'll merely feel her out about a certain arrangement and see how she acts.
And if she should consider marriage?
Well, then I suppose I'll have to consider it as well.
Excellent, Your Highness. I'll have them prepare the jet so you can fly to Springfield immediately.
Princess Cassie.
Richard.
Hello, Cassie.
What are you doing here?
Well, I need to talk to you. It's rather important. It's about your future. It's rather chilly out here.
I can't talk right now.
You must be Tammy.
Prince Richard, I just
You know what?
saw
I don't mean to
on-
be rude, but I have to go to work.
What? Work? But I thought the farm was your work.
You know, excuse me. Come on. I really have to go, so if you don't mind.
I came all the way to see you.
Well, then maybe you should have called first.
Certainly you can call your place of employment and tell them you've been detained.
No, I can't call them and tell them that.
Is something wrong? You seem very anxious about something.
Maybe I'm anxious because I don't want to lose my job, okay? I don't have tens of thousands of dollars just lying around like you do, Richard.
Well, as a matter of fact, this is...
And I'm not one of your subjects, and you can just boss around either, okay?
I realize that.
Well, if you realize that, then maybe you need to know that you just can't expect me to stop my life because you decide to show up on my doorstep. And despite what you say, I know somehow, some way, we're going to end up talking about Reva, so I don't think so.
If you just hear me out...
No, I can't hear you out. I have to go. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Well, I'd say that didn't go very well.
No, I'm sure she'll change her mind once she hears what you've got to say.
I'm so sure, Dax. She's very independent, and I'm not at all sure she's going to go for this. Still. Hello.
Hi.
I was wondering if we might come in. Colonel Dax needs to use the bathroom. Thank you. Could you possibly tell me when Miss Lane will be returning, or better yet, where she works? That way I can drop by myself to see her.
I'm sorry she didn't tell me anything about it.
Tammy, did Mommy tell you anything about where she works?
No.
That's odd.
Perhaps you'd like a cup of tea or something like that.
Well, thank you. That'd be lovely. I've got a better idea, Dax. Cassie's a responsible woman. Certainly she would have left a number where she can be reached in case of an emergency. And, yes, here it is.
Teasers 2, this is Earl.
Oh, I'm sorry, did you say Teasers? That's the name of your establishment?
We're a strip club, pal. What do you want us to be called, the Ritz?
Quite right. I'm sorry, I must have the wrong number. 17, if I'm not mistaken. 17 bedrooms and 25 bathrooms.
25 bathrooms?
Yep.
We only have one.
Oh, well.
Excuse me, Your Highness. May I see you outside for a moment, please?
Of course. Will you excuse me, ladies? What?
I tried that number again. It's definitely a strip club, and Miss Lane definitely works there.
As a cocktail waitress, right? Coat check.
Performing on stage.
Oh, my God, I can't believe it, Dax. She must be desperate. Utterly desperate.
Well, whatever it is, it certainly and definitely changes things.
What do you mean?
Richard. I mean, her reputation is tarnished beyond repair. You cannot marry her now. Let me check this out.
I can't believe she works in a place like this, Tex. She must be totally desperate.
For all you know, she likes it. Now, how well do we know her? Now, obviously not well enough. Your Highness, we're not that desperate. What you need is a princess who will be a role model for your subjects. I think we can clearly rule Miss Lane out. I'm sorry, sir. It really is a shame. I thought Miss Lane was the answer. I mean, we could have sold her as a princess for the common people, but not this common. We should get back to the car, sir. No telling when some patron might come out of this establishment.
You gotta think of your future. I'm trying to help you here.
Okay, maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. We could do wonderful things here at the club. You got a wonderful act. If only you'd learn to just work with me a little bit more.
More?
Yes.
One again? Yeah? Let go of me! Go!
You are being
Stop it!
like that.
What's me?
Let her go.
Cassie! Cassie! Where are you? Cassie! Cassie!
You don't get it, do you?
No, I don't. Because when someone does me a good turn, my natural instinct is to repay them with whatever currency I think is appropriate. In your case, it's money to save your farm. I have it, you need it. You know, there are no strings attached, I promise.
You don't know me, Richard. I was passed from foster home to foster home. I got into a really bad marriage at a very young age, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I spent my entire life not being able to count on anyone. And I also waited my entire life for someone to come along and make it all better, but you know what? That never happened. I almost lost my little girl, and there was no one who wanted to help me. I had to learn the hard way that the only person I can count on is me. I had to do some things that I'm not very proud of, that I would do again if necessary. So I'm sorry, this isn't about pride. This is about learning how to take care of yourself.